up, my beautiful lovelies? Welcome back to this beautiful channel. If you are new here, hello, hi, how are you? My name is Shonnetta from goldenlineage.com, and here on this beautiful growing YouTube channel, I love to make tarot pick-a cards, tarot card readings, and other spiritual related videos, okay? So if that is something that you are interested in, you would like to see more of that on your YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe, join this beautiful growing family, and while you are subscribing, okay, make sure you ring that post bell notification bell down below so you stay updated and you do not miss out when homegirl posts future videos like so. You already know, let's go. Period. All right, you guys. Yes, welcome to this week's weekly forecast reading. For those of you, if this is your first time seeing one of my weekly forecast reading, let me give you the rundown, okay? So every week on this channel, all right, we like to discuss the energies of the week ahead so we can be prepared. So, we can know what's coming our way, what to expect, okay? What energies are going to be supporting us. So starting the collective reading, or starting the weekly forecast reading, we will be jumping into the collective reading, okay, where I tune into the collective consciousness. I see, what is coming all of our ways, okay? How the stars, what's going to be going on astrologically. Excuse me, I have to burp. Whoa, okay, what's going to be going on astrologically, how we're all going to be affected, just what's going to be happening with the collective, okay? And so after we discuss the collective reading, we will be jumping into a more personalized pick a card where you can see what else is coming your way, specifically for you, what you can expect along with the collective. All right, so we're going to be here for a minute, all right? Grab your tea, grab your water, whatever you do, baby, and, a notebook. Take some notes if you feel called to do so, but we're going to go ahead and get into it. Let's get it. Let's go. We are going to be bringing out the Santissima Morte tarot deck, okay? She just told me to do so, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and see what's coming through here, the Book of the Dead Tarot. For those of you interested, any decks that I use, I do always list them in the description box for my fellow tarot readers, for my fellow spiritual people, so if you're ever interested in anything that I use, it will be in the description box, okay? So, yes. Okay, let's go ahead and see what this week ahead of us has in store. What can we all expect? What can we look out for really quickly? Okay, you guys, this is a powerful week. This is a very, very, very powerful week here. We have a new moon, Tuesday the 26th, new moon in Sagittarius. All right, so I want you guys to be ready. New moons, new energy, new beginnings, new starts, manifesting time, okay? I will be posting a specific dedicated video discussing the energy of this new moon, so be on the lookout for that. I will be recording that right after I film this because I got y'all, and that's on what? Period. All right. Scorpio season is over. Shout out to all the Sagittarius people, all the Sagittarius supporters that watch me. It's you guys' season. I know you guys are going to show off because that's what y'all do all year round. All right. Shout out. Shout out. Yes. All right. Let me know. Comment down below right now. How was Scorpio season? Did you enjoy Scorpio season? Like, how was it? All right. Like, was it good for you? Was it amazing? Was it a little bit like shaky? Whoa. All right. Retrograde is over. Mercury is now direct, but I do always like to remind people when a planet goes direct, we still have a little bit of a shadow period. So, throughout the next couple of weeks, we are going to have to integrate the teachings that Mercury has taught us. And if you don't, boom, next Mercury retrograde, you will be hit with the same problems. So I'm telling you guys this so that you won't have to deal with it, all right? So whatever Mercury has taught you, that's why it's important you pay attention. That's why you don't play victim during the retrograde and you deal with it and you're open to what teachings it has for you. If you don't catch the teaching next Mercury retrograde, you will have to deal with it, just like, lifetimes. If you don't learn the lessons that you were put here to learn in this lifetime, boom, next lifetime, same deal, okay? That's why it's so important to break generational curses, to break toxic cycles, because I'm just going to say it's interesting, a lot of people, they think that, like, I'm going to commit suicide, things like that, and I know it's a touchy subject, but committing suicide, like, if you don't solve your problems and you think that ending your life is going to do that, next lifetime, boom, same problems that you're going to have to deal with. I mean, it's a cycle. You have to step out of that cycle or else you're going to just have to keep relearning it. So, for whoever needed to hear that, that's a viewer, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? You need to go ahead and figure out why that why that problem has been coming up for you, and how can you solve that and heal that, because if you don't solve it and heal it in this lifetime, next lifetime it could be even worse, even heavier for you. Okay? But anyways, different messages. This deck goes in and I'm feeling her energy already. So, let's see what messages, what can we all expect the week ahead? So, this is going to be from November 24th all the way to the 30th. We're going to be covering the collective. What can we all expect? What energies will be supporting us the week ahead? Oh, all right. Thank you. What's going on in the middle of the week? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. End of the week? Okay. All right, you guys, let's talk about it. And it's interesting because I went to record it with this deck and some of the same cards just came out. Some of the same cards came out with this one, but I wasn't really vibing with it. And now that I have this one, I'm totally getting the message here. And sometimes that happens. So always listen to your intuition. If you feel called to change your decks, do it. All right. That doesn't make you a bad reader. It just makes you in tune. You're listening to your intuition. So what is going on the week ahead? So we have let me pull these down. Bless, I cannot see my viewfinder. We have beginning, middle, and end of the week, okay? So beginning of the week, the moon will be in Scorpio, okay? Beginning of the week, the moon is going to be in the sign of Scorpio. When the moon is in the sign of Scorpio, we could be a little bit moody, okay? We could be a little bit emotional. We can feel, the need, or we can, just have this tendency to hurt people's feelings, even if we don't mean to do so. So I'm drinking some tea. All right. So be on the lookout for that beginning of the week, okay? So at beginning of the week, if you feel very moody, if you feel like just anger inside of you, of course, that anger is coming from somewhere. You want to, have some alone time, connect with yourself. King of Cups. Find a mature way to deal with these emotions, okay? And this is something that I need to work on myself. I'm still figuring that out. That's a cycle that I do need to step out of, is when I feel anger, when I feel certain emotions, when I feel overwhelmed, I need to work on the way that I release them. I need to work on the way that I deal with those emotions, okay? And so if that's you, beginning of the week, if you feel these old emotions coming up, King of Cups tells us to find a new way, a different approach to handling those emotions. King of Cups could be telling us journaling those feelings, really taking the time to step away from the situation, step away from whatever's causing you to feel that way. Have some alone time and find a way to release it, whether it's, putting your feelings, your emotions into a song, writing your feelings and emotions, starting a diary, really communicating one-on-one with your guides, your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors that walk with you, and just having a heart-to-heart with them and telling them what's heavy on your heart, and, really asking for the guidance as to how you can, responsibly release it in a mature way. Okay, so beginning of the week, that's what's to be expected. We have Three of Swords right next to that. Okay, so, Three of Swords, this is the energy of being hurt, okay? And, swords, I look at this as, the words that we speak, the thoughts that we have. And so this could either be one or two things for the collective, this week. This could be the energy. Beginning of the week, this could be the energy, especially with the moon. The moon's going to be in Scorpio beginning of the week. So, that's an intense energy. Sometimes we feel these emotions. They're very heavy and we don't know how to properly release them, especially when the moon is in Scorpio. So be careful the words that you speak, because, swords, they slice. Swords, if you get stabbed with a sword, that ish hurts. So words hurt. Remember that. So this could be the energy of, you could be around people that don't really know how to properly handle their emotions, so they lash out at you, or it could be you feeling that way. So in those case scenarios, definitely detach from whatever the situation is, go into some alone time, and find a mature and responsible way to deal with these emotions. Because if you think about it, as a child, for a lot of us, it could have been the energy of we just weren't taught how to properly handle these emotions, especially if, our parents were always working or they really weren't in the picture, or we just felt uncomfortable talking to our parents, or, whatever the case scenario is. So as adults, a lot of us have issues with, fully handling and dealing with these emotions. And, King of Cups tells us that as an adult, it is our responsibility to really release that and deal with that and find a proper and mature, responsible way to handle our own emotions without projecting them on other people around us, without hurting people with the words that we speak. Because yes, we might not mean it, but at the end of the day, it comes out and other people might not understand that you don't mean it, okay? So this is the energy, and this is like, this is hitting me, you know what I'm saying? Because transparency, we love a transparent queen. This is something that I work on, and, we might even have to make a full video on that, but I definitely see with the King of Cups, beginning of the week, if we feel moody, if we feel emotional, definitely don't be afraid to withdraw, spend some time alone, and either connect with your guides, write a song about your feelings, just diary, journal about your feelings, but don't lash out at other people. Okay, I'm gonna be real, I'm gonna be transparent with you. All right, so there's that. And also Three of Swords here. Okay, Three of Swords, and it makes a lot of sense here, beginning of the week. So, it's basically it's fall, but we're about to be going into the winter. And so when we are in the winter season, the trees, the plants are dying, the crops are dying, there's a lot of death. The death is very prominent around this time. It gets cold, okay? All of this energy, it's a death energy. So things are heavy stories that, we walk with, that we've been walking with for so long, being brokenhearted, still grieving over somebody that's passed away, self insecurities, all of those things, that is going to be brought up for all of us during this winter season. And, winter, let's use this energy to shed that, to death that, to put it to rest, okay? To put it in the coffin. Don't put it in a bun. All right, put it in the coffin. All right, and fully release that. So Three of Swords, beginning of the week, especially when the moon's in Scorpio, emotions, our stuff is going to be popping up. And when I say our stuff, it's our heavy stuff that we don't like to tell everybody. You know what I'm saying? And even me being, a spiritual YouTuber, somebody that I have a lot of people that watch my videos. I have to be honest with you, I'm human. I still have old stories that I'm walking with, and even if I don't want to, even if ego in me doesn't want to say that, yes, I still have anger that comes up. I still have old sadness that comes up, and very mindful, very honest with you guys. I had a dream the other night, and that dream specifically told me why I still lash out at people, why I still have all this anger inside of me. And that stems from childhood, and that stems into our shadow self. So, pay attention to those things beginning of the week and find a mature, responsible, loving way to release it. Father yourself. And, I always talk about mothering yourself, but let's talk about fathering yourself. Okay, how can you father yourself? Even, especially because we live in a generation where a lot of us, our father wasn't in the picture. Mine wasn't. Shoot, you know what I'm saying? I didn't meet my father until I was like in 4th grade, and by then I didn't want nothing to do with him. So, how can you father yourself? And, don't rely on a man in your life to give you that fatherly love. You have to be the one to give it to yourself, because some of these men, that are walking around, they didn't even have a really good father figure in their life, or their father was non-existent as well. So, bothering yourself, okay? King of Cups. And the King of Cups doesn't necessarily have to be like a man. It could be a woman, but I look at this as a masculine energy that teaches us how to love at a young age. So that's very important. I feel like I'm all over the place, but it's Sagittarius season. So that's to be expected. Sagittarius people, they jump from topic to topic. So I hope you guys are vibing. I hope you guys are following along. So middle of the week, the moon will be shifting into the sign of Sagittarius the middle of the week. So, it goes from a heavier energy to a more lighthearted energy. And also, beginning of the week, I did mention we are going to be having Tuesday the 26th. Yeah, Tuesday the 26th, and new moon in Sagittarius. I will make a full video on that. But, new moons, new energy, manifesting. So a big thing that's coming up here to manifest is, I am releasing toxic traits. I'm releasing old hurt. I am healing old wounds, okay? And of course, you can manifest, your money, your abundance, everything that you're desiring. But, if you have these issues lingering on, when you get that money, when you get that relationship, when you get everything that you're wishing for, you'll still be left with Three of Swords. So why don't we nip it into the bud? Okay? In the bud. So middle of the week, we have the Devil. And we have Two of Swords in reverse. And so I feel like it's a little bit heavy beginning and middle of the week. It's heavy, but of course, heaviness, heavy energy, it pops up for us to heal certain things. So I feel like this is a week full of healing. The Devil card talks about toxic things in our life, okay? My SD card is about to be very full here. So the camera's about to cut off. But, shadow period after Mercury retrograde. What did Mercury retrograde teach me? Patience, okay? Don't get mad, go with the flow. So I'm going to go ahead and deal with that, and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. Anyway, so like I was saying, middle of the week, we have the Devil card and Two of Swords in reverse. So, whenever the Devil card comes up, it definitely tells us that toxic energies will be present. And in this case scenario, I feel like the new moon in Sagittarius energy will be helping us really see, Sagittarius people, they can really see certain things. They have a vision, they can see certain things. So I'm seeing here, this energy is really going to help us see what toxic, things we have lingering in our life, whether it's toxic self-sabotage, toxic traits, toxic, things from our past that we need to release, toxic relationship, toxic jobs, toxic people, like whatever it is, the middle of the week, we're going to be able to see that clearly, all right? And it's going to be up to us with Two of Swords to figure out, okay, are we going to get rid of it or are we going to hold on to it? And remember, the Devil card talks about temptation. It seems good. It seems really nice, but in the long run, years later, we're going to be like, okay, I didn't sign up for this. Yes, this seemed nice. It seemed fine and dandy, but if I had known that it would have come with this, I wouldn't have even done it. So, for example, if we know that a relationship is toxic, if we have a gut feeling and we always ignore it and we stay with that person and years later that person ends up hurting you very bad, whether they end up abusing you and really just hurting you and leaving you, abandoning you after they do that, you're going to be like, whoa, like if I had known that this was going to happen, I wouldn't have even done it. Okay, so when the Devil card comes up, middle of the week, this is the energy for us to really pinpoint what is toxic in our life and track ahead. And when I say track ahead, that's the energy of, really tune into the future and ask yourself, how will this play out for me in the future? Yes, it's cool now. Yes, it feels really good now, but in the future, how will this serve me? For example, if all you do is eat, fast food every single day, yes, it tastes good. Yes, it makes you feel happy in the moment, but years later, you're going to be blown up. You're going to be blown up. All right. You're going to be freaking big. And there's nothing wrong with being big, trust me, but that's unhealthy. If you're like overly, so much fat is around your heart, that's unhealthy. So, ask yourself, years later, will this serve me? And it's going to be up to us middle of the week to cut out things that don't serve us. And Two of Swords is in reverse. So I feel like there might even be like some kind of decision that we really need to make the middle of the week. And it might be a hard decision because remember, the Devil card, it's very tempting. It feels good in the moment. Okay. It feels good. But then when you finally, experience it and you've had years with it, it don't feel so good anymore. So you be the judge of that. Are you going to hold on to it? You going to continue to walk with that? Or are you going to nip it in the bud so you can save yourself some pain and heartache in the future? And this could be about anything. A job that's not serving you. You've been telling yourself, man, this job, it sucks. This job is so horrible. It doesn't make me happy. But why do you continue to stay? Because years later, you waste 5 more years there. You're going to look back like, dang, I really should have just quit the job and followed my dreams. And what ifs? It's going to be too late. Or it's never too late, but you wasted 5 years when you could have 5 years building your business, building your dream, but instead for 5 years you were building somebody else's dream. And that's just an example. Okay, so middle of the week, that's what's going to be coming through. And this new moon in Sagittarius is really going to be helping us with that because this new moon in Sagittarius wants us to follow our dreams. This new moon in Sagittarius wants us to be happy. Okay, so yes, things that are really bad for us, it seems good. It seems really good. But in the long run, it might not really serve us, okay? So ending the week, the moon is going to be in the sign of Capricorn. When the moon is in Capricorn, we get more serious about our dreams. We get more serious. We get that dedication. We get that motivation to follow our dreams and do every single thing that we need to do to get there. So, beginning of the week with that new moon energy, beginning to the middle of the week, when, basically Tuesday, the 26th, when that new moon in Sagittarius comes, we're going to be setting our intentions. We are going to be, visualizing and doing our manifestation rituals to bring our dreams into existence. And then after that, ending the week, because that new moon energy is going to be really fueling us this whole week. So ending that, when the moon moves into Capricorn, game over. All right. And this is the energy of the High Priestess and Ace of Pentacles. Okay, the High Priestess, this is the energy of somebody that is very intuitive. This is the energy of us holding all the wisdom. We hold all the answers. So if we find ourselves questioning, how am I going to get there? How am I going to get to, that goal? How will I do this? End of the week, we will know, okay? And this is also the energy of us being very spiritually in tuned, doing our spiritual work, connecting with our spirit guides, connecting with our higher self, doing a lot of meditations as well. This is that energy, okay? An Ace of Pentacles. An Ace of Pentacles is basically like the universe, your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors blessing you with the abundance and prosperity that you have been asking for, okay? So ending the week, we might get a promotion, some of us. We might be getting a raise, or, a random large amount of money might be falling into our lap. Of course, it's going to be coming from our hard work, our dedication. But I see these cards, end of the week. Moon is going to be in Capricorn. We're going to be very serious. We're going to take our goals, all right, our ambitions, our dreams very seriously, and we're going to be working hard. So when the moon is in Capricorn, ending the week, I feel like we're going to be getting a lot of stuff done. When the moon's in Capricorn, that's a perfect time to, plan out your work schedule, plan out, what you want to do next, all of that good stuff. So wrapping this up, beginning of the week, moon's going to be in Scorpio. All right, a lot of intense energy. Make sure that you're being mindful that you don't, your emotions, your feelings, it might be intense, okay? And so if you're around a lot of people, try not to put that on them. Try not to say hurtful things, because if you do, sometimes you can't take certain words back, okay? It can't be unsaid. And vice versa. Look out for people that, have a lot of anger, people that have a history of anger problems. Kind of steer clear from them. I mean, of course, you can check on them with the King of Cups, like, hey, are you okay? Do you want to talk? If they don't want to talk, honor that, respect that, listen to people's boundaries. Middle of the week, pay attention to what toxic things we have in our life, whether it's inside of us, outside of us, what is it? And it's going to be up to us to cut it off. Or if we continue it, just remember, years later, it's not going to be quite what we signed up for. Okay, ending the week, we're going to be very spiritually in tuned. Our intuition is going to be heightened. Ending the week, I'm seeing that this is a very beautiful time to do more spiritual work as well. Money rituals this week. All right, money work this week. All right, all of that candle magic. All right, and back of the deck energy for the collective is Knight of Pentacles, and I love this. All right, we are now in Sagittarius season. All right, we have did I say Knight of Pentacles? I'm so sorry. This is Knight of Wands. All right, we are now in Sagittarius season. We have that fire energy coming through, and this is the overall energy for the week. All right, Knight of Wands, this is quick. This is fire. So, whatever you manifest, whatever you set intentions for, that new moon in Sagittarius, know that it's going to be coming quickly, so be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for with this Devil card. If you're wishing for fame and fortune, make sure you're ready for what comes with it, okay? If you're wishing for a certain love partner, make sure you're very specific, all right? Because the universe will fill in the blanks. And sometimes what we ask for isn't really what we need or want. All right, so be very mindful of what you're setting intentions for. Make sure you're ready for it. Make sure that you don't have any baggage that can cause things to be a little bit crazy. But most importantly, this week it's going to be fast-paced. Things are going to be happening quickly, very fast. So think before you speak. Like I said, we are still in the shadow period. Just because Mercury's gone direct doesn't mean we're clear. All right? It means that things can still happen. So, slow it down, okay? When you're feeling angry, when you're feeling these built-up emotions that have been stored from years ago, all right? Slow it down and ask yourself, do I want to say this? Will this jeopardize a very healthy, beautiful relationship? Or do I just need to take some time to myself and find a mature, responsible way to release this? All right. So that's the collective reading here. I just got goosebumps. Yes. I'm going to pull an advice card for the collective. Hopefully this collective reading is not too long. But of course, it came out like this for a reason, so I'm going with it. And that's on what? Period. All right, so let's go ahead and see. Is there any advice? Give us guidance here for the week ahead. All right, give us guidance for the week ahead. What is the advice for the collective? What can we all take into consideration from November 24th to the 30th? What is the guidance? Okay. Here we go. Let's see. We have 2 cards here. This is a new deck. It's very beautiful. It will be in the description box if you're interested. All right, so we have card number 44. All right, this equals up to an 8. Abundance, prosperity, money magic, okay? Money is not the answer to everything, but shoot. All right, I'm a Jupiter and Taurus, so, I love money. Let's just be real, I love money and money loves me. All right, unexplained wonder, okay? Magical blessings and miracles are occurring in all of our lives this week. All your prayers are answered now. Okay. So, don't short yourself out. When you're setting intentions, and I'll talk about this in the full video for the new moon, when you're setting your intentions, reach for the stars, okay? Reach, baby, miracles, okay? And finally, we have card number 15, which equals up to a 6, proper give and take. Okay, giving and receiving. This is adrift in shallow water. Take a few deep breaths and reconnect to your inner peace. Notice the small things and appreciate them this week. Notice the small things and appreciate them this week. Oh, yes. All right, so that's the overall advice. That's the overall collective reading. This was very beautiful. I'm grateful that I listened to Source and I got out the Santissima Morte deck. All right, I vibed with it. Let's go ahead and jump into the card selection so you can get a more in-depth, what exactly is coming your way on top, along with this collective energy. Let's get into it. All right, so jumping into the card selection part of the weekly forecast, very first thing that I would love for each and every one of you guys to do, start by taking your 3 deep mindful breaths. You already know what the deal is with that. This is not only going to calm your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit, but this is also going to help you deeply connect with your intuition, your higher self, to get an accurate, in-depth reading for the week ahead, okay? So once you do that, I want you to ask yourself either out loud or in your head, what does the week ahead have in store for me? What can I expect from November 24th all the way to the 30th? What's coming my way? What can I look out for? What will be supporting me? All right, and when you feel called, go ahead and make a selection here. So here I have 3 piles, all with selenite, just different pieces. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. All right, we have pile 1, 2, and 3. As always, don't feel the need to rush. Pause this video, focus, and meditate if you need to. The timestamps will be in the description box as well as pinned in the comments. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I will see you at your pile selection. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so tuning into my beautiful lovelies that selected pile number 1 with this beautiful selenite wand. Let's go ahead and see what else is coming your way specifically for you guys, what you can expect, what you can look out for, what's coming your way week ahead from November 24th all the way to the 30th. We have Sagittarius. I see. Seeing the bigger picture, reaching for the stars, following your dreams and going after your dreams. Okay, don't lowball yourself. Taurus, your possessions, what you have, okay? Doing all of the things that bring you pleasure and joy this week. I see that this is going to be a really good week for you. And you also have the Black Moon Lilith. mysteries. Okay, tapping into the spiritual, tapping into the occult, okay, tapping into the mysteries of life. Okay, I see you guys are going to be doing your spiritual work this week. That's going to be very powerful. Crown chakra is coming through here. Crown chakra is definitely beaming, it's shining through this reading here. So this is telling me that the week ahead, a Taurus and a Sagittarius person will be playing a big part of your life. Whether you're a Sagittarius or you're a Taurus, you're going to be shining. Or, a Sagittarius person and a Taurus person, either or, they're going to be playing a big part in your week this week, okay? But overall, focusing on your possessions, what you have, what you own, okay? This is what's also coming through for you guys. All right, just enjoying yourself and, tapping into things that make you happy. But with the devil card in the collective reading, make sure that you're not overindulging. Okay, make sure that you're not overdoing it. All right. But the Sagittarius energy, this is the energy about following your dreams, seeing the bigger picture, really visioning where you want to see yourself in the next 5 years. Okay, what is it? And don't lowball yourself. Don't sell yourself short. All right, very powerful. And the Black Moon Lilith, that's clearly telling me you guys are going to be definitely connecting with the spiritual side. So what else is coming through with you? Interesting. You have the Friend card. You have the Foe. And you have constacency. Yeah, constacency. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I do know that this is somebody they're very confident. All right, they're very, they know that they're the ish, all right? They know that they are the ish. They know what they bring to the table. They know what they have. And they just know, point blank period, that, they're just doing the dang thing. So I feel like you guys are going to have a lot of confidence this week. And if you're not really a confident person, Spirit is advising you to be very confident. And when you're manifesting, when you're doing your spell work, your rituals for this new moon in Sagittarius this week, be confident in what you're asking for and know that you are worthy. You are capable of achieving those things. And if you're manifesting with doubt, you might as well just stop. You might as well put the paper down and just stop, because you're going to be wasting your time. You have to know what you bring to the table. You have to know that you're worthy of these things. All right. And I'm not saying this to make you feel bad, but if you suffer with confidence, if you suffer with, just doubting yourself or feeling guilty when you're manifesting, you need to nip that in the bud. You are worthy of the abundance. You're worthy of that dream job. You're worthy of that dream partner. You're worthy of that. Okay? You wouldn't be having these thoughts. Your soul wouldn't be telling you that if that was not the case. All right? This week, look out for a friend, all right? And I talked about this in the December pick a card reading. Go ahead and check that out. But there might be a friend around you this week. You're going to be shining. I feel like, your finances are going to be really good. Maybe you're going to be buying something new, making a new purchase this week, really treating yourself, looking really good, all that good stuff. And there's like a friend that might not really be a friend. They might be a foe, all right? They might be a little bit of phony. They might secretly hate on you. They might, really, they envy. It's like they envy your confidence. They envy what you bring to the table. And really be mindful in the collective reading. The devil card with the Two of Swords is this toxic friend who you need to cut off. Think about it. Like, whoever is coming, whatever your intuition is telling you right now, whoever's coming to mind, really start paying attention to their energy. All right? A friend, somebody that you're in a relationship, somebody that you work with, that you call your work friend, they secretly don't like you. And this week, that's going to be brought to the table. All right? So pay attention to that. I will say that. Pay attention to your friends this week. Let's see what else is coming your way. The week ahead, yep, you guys are going to be doing your spell work. You're going to be doing your rituals. I'm so happy for you. Let's see what's coming through. I'm going to put these to the side real quick. So, full moon in Aries, okay? A fiery climax approaches. And so this could honestly be the energy that, maybe when you peep the energy of this foe, this person in your life that's phony, that, smiles in your face, but they really don't want to see you succeed, you might call them out, or you guys might get into some sort of, confrontation where you really see their true colors. This card advises you to think, really think. Don't do nothing crazy. Don't get yourself in trouble. Please do not do that. Like I said, we're in Mercury's shadow period where things can still get a little bit crazy. So, don't set yourself back. You have things to lose. So don't do nothing crazy. Don't be fighting nobody or anything like that. Just honestly snip and call it a day. All right. Okay. All right, you guys also have take time to breathe out. And so whenever this card, I feel like there's going to be something heated is going to be occurring for you guys this week where you really want to take a few steps back and, find a proper way to release it. And this is exactly what came up in the collective reading. You don't want to jeopardize what you have going on because there's a shady person in the picture. All you can really do in this situation is cut them off, wish them a good life, and bye, okay? You know what I'm saying? And also, new moon in Aquarius, bring love into the situation. But I do see that person, that friend, or whoever you're going to have some falling out with this week. I'm seeing it's happening for a reason. Whether you want to heal the friendship, work on that, or you just want to move on and, just focus on yourself. Whatever the case scenario is, I feel like with the Black Moon Lilith, Spirit is going to really be showing you, you know what I'm saying, that this person's toxic and you don't need to have them in your life, okay? So that's energy that's coming through here, but just make sure that you're breathing. Don't do anything crazy and reckless. You do not want to jeopardize the beautiful things that you have going on. This week, you also have the 8. Abundance, money, manifestation. So you guys are going to be doing your manifestation rituals, and if you weren't planning on it, this card is telling you to do so because this is powerful. This is energy here. What are you wanting to bring in? All right, what do you desire? What are your dreams? Okay, this is the new moon to manifest it. Okay, if you've been itching, if you've been desiring and yearning for change in your life, this is the new moon to bring it, to speak it into life, to speak it into existence. Okay, new beginnings. If you've been wanting a new job, if you've been wanting a new car, a new house, this is the new moon to bring that in, okay? And like I said, if you have any doubt, you might as well not even try, okay? You're feeling this way. Your soul is urging you like, hey, I need change, because you're worthy, okay? Because you're worthy of it and you deserve it. So don't doubt yourself. And this is interesting because you guys have the Taurus energy here, and you also have the music card. So for those of you that selected pile number 1 and you have a passion for music, you make music, you create music, I'm getting chills. You guys must be really good singers, or you must be really talented with anything musically. All right. This is the energy where this week do some manifestation work around your music career, around making music, all right, or just, play music, play the piano, play an instrument, start singing more. People with Taurus heavy in their chart, they normally are good singers. They're very good singers. They have really soothing, nice, calming voices, all right? Not to toot my own horn, toot, right? But anyways, you guys, music is coming through. Music is going to be playing a big part for you, and it's interesting because in the collective reading I mentioned, if things get heated, if, you feel a bunch of emotions and they're just all surfacing, you want to take some time out and find a mature and loving way to release it. And for you guys, music is an outlet for you guys to decompress, de-stress, and release, okay? Write your feelings out in a song. Even if you don't let nobody hear that song, do it for yourself, all right? But I'm pretty sure you guys got some bangers. All right? And so let's see what else is coming through. You have the Wolverine. Okay, you are a lot tougher than you think. And this week, I feel like with whatever, Aries, with whatever confrontation you might come into, I feel like that energy is going to be brought out of you. But of course, don't do nothing that will get you in trouble. Don't do anything that will jeopardize the beautiful things that you have going for yourself. All right. Because people, I'm gonna be real and transparent, people that, love to fight, people that are always fighting, people that always have beef with people, they obviously have nothing to lose. That's why they're messing with people that have things to lose. But you, don't lower your vibration for whoever this is, whatever this is. Woo, all right? Just change your focus, bring love to the situation, and just withdraw from that situation. We have the Spider for you guys this week. Trust the creative spark you are feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten other people. So writing your feelings, writing what emotions are coming up, writing a song, creating music, all of that good stuff will be very beneficial for you guys this week. And you also have the Goose. All right, take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. So you have another card that tells you this week it's important to find some time to rest and to get yourself together, to realign yourself so that way you can have more energy to, go after your dreams. Because if we're creating things, if we're working on with our battery on E, the quality of our work isn't going to be the best. So take a moment to stop working, recharge your battery, and then get back to work. And notice how much better the quality of your work comes out. And that's something that I had to learn with being a YouTuber and a content creator. I would be so tired. I would record a video and then I'd go to edit it and I just didn't post it because I'm like, this isn't me. This is me on E. All right, let me go ahead and recharge and I'm gonna run that back. All right. And so finally, these are your affirmations for the week. What affirmation Spirit really wants you to take with you, what will help you, what will bring you success, emotional health, abundance, prosperity, and love. And I'm doing something new every week with these affirmations. I will be posting them on my Instagram, my tarot Instagram. So make sure you follow that. The link will be in the description so you can actually see the picture of these, screenshot it, look at them every day this week, repeat them. Very beneficial, okay? So, yes. All right. So, these are your affirmations. Here we go. You have a relationship affirmation. You have a prosperity affirmation, an environment affirmation, a work affirmation, and a physical health affirmation. So, let's go ahead and get started. You guys have physical health. I honor my sensuality by exploring sights, sounds, scents, and textures that make me feel alive and connected to my body. I honor my sensuality by exploring sights, sounds, scents, and textures that make me feel alive and connected to my body. Okay? You have a relationship affirmation. Okay? I tell the truth with grace and love, and my relationships are transformed. I tell the truth with grace and love, and my relationships are transformed. Okay. Prosperity affirmation. I am on the road to financial freedom by living well within my means and saving money for a bright and secure future. I am on the road to financial freedom by living well within my means and saving money for a bright and secure future. You have an environment affirmation. I love my home and my home loves me. I love my home and my home loves me. Another message, you might have this confrontation with somebody that lives in your household. And if that's the case scenario, take time, go in a room where that person's not, go outside, get a breather. Breathe. All right. And repeat this affirmation and this will come into your life. This will manifest. Okay. You have a work affirmation. My career is bursting with opportunities to express my creativity and passion. My career is bursting with opportunities to express my creativity and my passions. Okay, manifest that dream career. Manifest, having more time to work on your dreams as opposed to working on somebody else's dream at that 9 to 5. All right, this is the age of Aquarius where our dreams can easily come through. Things are moving fast. We're creating things. Okay, we are in the age of Aquarius. This is not the age of Pisces anymore, people. Okay, we can make our dreams come to life. All right, take advantage of the outlets, the social media, okay? Because believe it or not, the good old days, the Piscean days, those days are not coming back. We are in the age of Aquarius. We have to adapt to what we are currently in. All right, and this is it. We can make our dreams come to life, okay? Whew. All right, so group number 1, that was your reading. Feel free to comment down below. Let me know how this made you feel. If this resonated, if you know what this is about, let's spill some tea down below. Thumbs up this video lets me know you want to see more like so. Also, make sure you head over to my tarot Instagram page to see your affirmations. Screenshot it, okay? And look at these affirmations every single day this week. And watch, especially since there's a new moon this week, and watch how your life shifts, okay? I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next group. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, my beautiful lovely. So jumping right into the viewers that selected pile number 2 here with the smallest piece of selenite. Let's go ahead and see what exactly is coming your way the week ahead, what you can expect, what you can look out for, what energies will be supporting you. You have the 6th house this week, okay? You have Aquarius energy. supporting you this week. You have your Jupiter return supporting you this week, okay? And I was just talking to my sister about Jupiter returns, okay? Ooh, okay. Gemini energy is supporting you this week, okay? So before we even flip over the other cards, 6th house, Aquarius, Gemini, Jupiter return. So for you guys, a Gemini and an Aquarius person is going to be playing a very big part in your life this week, okay? Look out for Geminis, look out for Aquariuses. You could be a Gemini, you can be an Aquarius, and this is telling you that you will really be in your energy. But also, you guys, group 2, will be embodying these energies, okay? I'm really seeing like just, these are both air signs. So you guys are going to be very sharp with your mind this week. A lot of ideas, a lot of brainstorms, and I feel like you guys are going to be strongly influenced by this new moon in Sagittarius. So pay attention to what ideas come to you this week. Pay attention and take action, because that's going to bring you a lot of abundance and prosperity with this Jupiter return. When somebody experiences their Jupiter return, sheesh. So much good luck, so much abundance, so much prosperity. And so it would be very beneficial for you guys to brainstorm how can you exactly bring in more abundance and prosperity into your life. And however, whatever comes to your mind, speak that into existence, speak life into those ideas, that new moon in Sagittarius, and see how things shift, okay? It also looks like you guys are going to be getting ideas and brainstorms as to what you can change in your routine to bring more benefits, to bring more abundance and prosperity into your life, whether that's simple as, starting each day with a glass of water as opposed to coffee, okay? Whether that's waking up an hour earlier, whether that's making a very strict schedule and following it, okay? Whether that's eating healthier, whatever it is, I feel like focus on how you can change your routine, switch your routine, and take action. I feel like you guys are going to be getting so many genius and brilliant ideas. Whoa. And it's just like, use this new moon in Sagittarius to really bring that into life, bring it into existence. All right. So you guys also have the Death card here. You have a Doctor energy around you this week. You have frivolity. You guys correct me, teach me how to say it in the comments. Oh my god, that is so crazy. You guys be roasting me low-key. It's like, no, you just be educating me. And you have cheerfulness, okay? And so I know what this means. This basically means, being lighthearted, carefree, not taking things too serious. So this is the energy, like cheerfulness. I feel like this is going to be a very happy week for you. Don't take life too serious. Don't take things too serious. Don't dwell on negative things. Everything is good for you this week. Remain positive. All right. And the butterfly energy also, really comes through as a transformation. So if things have been heavy for you, if things have been a little bit stressful, if money's been tight, I see a big transformation is around you. So set your intentions. All right. Be on the lookout for that new moon in Sagittarius video, because you definitely want to take action, you guys. You also have the Doctor. And so I feel like with the Doctor card, you guys might be going to the doctor this week. Whatever news, whatever energy, whatever comes up at the doctor, whatever the doctor says to you, I see here that you don't want to dwell on it. You don't want to be, don't dwell on the negative things. Not saying that something negative is going to happen, but I feel like you guys will be going to the doctor. But it seems like you're going to be getting good news with the cheerfulness card. I see a lot of happiness. So, maybe the doctor ran tests and your tests are going to come back and things are going to be very positive for you. Things are going to be really good for you. The Death, again, this is the energy of transformation. So I see a lot of transformations around you guys this week. A lot of happiness, good transformation, a lot of good transformation, good endings, good beginnings, all of that energy here. So that's very powerful around you guys this week. You have the mutable moon. All right. You have a new moon. You have a waxing moon. Powerful. You guys have a waning moon. Wow. And you have new moon in Taurus. Okay. So basically what I'm seeing here, Spirit is clearly telling you that nothing is yet set in stone. So even if you get like kind of bad news at the doctors this week. Nothing is yet set in stone. This is not permanent. You have time to fix it. Matter of fact, use this new moon energy to, speak health, speak, a vibrant health, good health into your life, and notice how fast that comes to you. Big, powerful transformations, okay? So really pay attention to that. Pay attention and just remember, like, you're growing. You have time to change things. Nothing is yet set in stone. And if you're worried about your health, if you're worried about, things of that sort, you have time to change it and you need to take action. Listen to your intuition. Find a good routine that can get you back in order, okay? But overall, Jupiter return, I see a lot of good luck around you, good news coming from the doctors. But there's that. But, the doctor might tell you you need to release something, okay? The waning moon, it's like, what do you need to release? What do you need to cut out? And tying this back into the collective reading, the Devil card, middle of the week, okay? So middle of the week, you might be going to the doctor and the doctor is going to tell you, like, hey, if you don't nip this in the bud, this is going to happen, okay? Remember how I was telling you the devil, it's tempting, it feels good in the moment, but years later, you're going to be like, ooh, I didn't sign up for this. I didn't know that, eating a damn popsicle every single day for 20 years causes this certain, disorder. Like, I didn't know that. And if I had known that, I wouldn't have done it. So it's that kind of energy. Okay, so what do you need to release? And whatever it is that you need to release, you need to do it this week. Okay, trust the thoughts that you're having. Okay, and also the energy is gaining momentum. So this is the energy telling you that, this new moon in Sagittarius is going to make things happen very quickly. So many things are going to be happening quickly. Like, I feel like we're going to be manifesting things so fast, so speedy, and it's really going to be powerful. And you also have new moon in Taurus this week. So definite prosperity, a lot of abundance, a lot of good vibes, good money, good fortune is around you this week. I mean, you have Jupiter return. So, doing your money magic, your rituals will definitely pay off. I feel like it'll come to you very quickly, and just, make sure that you are very positive when you're manifesting these things. All right, you have domestic harmony, time out, effort, and individuality. So with individuality this week, be your true authentic self. Be your unique, genuine self. Don't try to be like anybody else. I mean, you have Aquarius energy coming through. Aquarius people, they're very different, but they are true and authentic. They don't try to change themselves. You know what I'm saying? So this week, really focus on how can you be your true authentic self. Transparency. If you have been, trying to copy other people, or, all that kind of energy, or trying to act differently so that you can fit in with certain people, this week, none of that, okay? You don't really need to do that. And if you feel like you have to, act different just to hang out with certain people or fit in with certain people, those aren't people that you need to be hanging out with anyways, okay? And that's on what? Period. All right, so, really be your true authentic self. And when you're your true authentic self, that's when the blessings come to you. So if you're doing a career that, doesn't really resonate with you, but you're just doing it because other people in your life told you to, that's not going to bring you happiness. And years later, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I wasted so much time, so much of my life trying to please other people. Now I'm just left, with those people aren't even around, and I'm unhappy and I wasted so much time. So this is the time you do you. All right. Effort. This week, I feel like there's going to be something, and I feel like it has to do with your health, honestly, where you're going to need to put more effort, more dedication into releasing certain things and really taking a break from certain things that don't serve you. You know what I'm saying? The timeout card tells you that there's certain things in your life that you need to slow down, whether it's, relationship you need to take a break from, a friendship where you just aren't being yourself, whether it's certain foods, certain drinks, beverages, substances. This week, take a time out and breathe. Take a little bit of time to breathe. And this week, also focus on your domestic harmony. Focus on, what's going on in your family, your home life, all of that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Really focus on getting that into balance. And for some of you, a big thing that you should be manifesting this week is more peace, more love in your home life, okay? Balancing out your relationships, okay? Healing family issues. That's a big thing that Spirit is telling you to focus on manifesting, okay? All right, so finally, you guys have the shark coming through. You have the honeybee, you have the cardinal, and you have the chameleon. All right, so we'll start with the chameleon. All right, stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. Okay, so this is the energy of just observing, kind of observing, peeping people's energies, how they act towards you, just really seeing the truth in the situation, seeing what's toxic. Remember the collective reading, really pay attention to what's toxic. And what have you been having the blindfold on? You've been kind of sugarcoating certain things. This is the week where you want to nip that in the bud. All right, you want to put it in the bud. All right, you have the Cardinal card. And so this tells you point blank, okay, the polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance. So do whatever is necessary to bring them back to equilibrium, okay? So this is the energy of balancing out your spiritual life, your physical pleasures, balancing it out, finding balance, okay? And you know exactly what this is about. You know what I'm saying? You know. All right, you have the Honeybee card. The honeybee tells you, let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation this week. All right. And I really strongly feel like this ties into the domestic harmony. All right. Compassion, forgiveness, so if there's something that you need to release, if there's, people that you need to forgive or things that you need to do this week, go ahead and do it, because new moon in Sagittarius, when you're manifesting these new energies, these new beginnings into your life, why would you, keep old lingering resentment and sadness around when you can just go ahead and release it? Find a mature and responsible way to release that, so that way you have a clean slate for all of these blessings, this Jupiter energy to come into your life. All right, and finally we have your affirmations for the week, and I'm starting something new, so I will be posting every week the affirmations on my tarot Instagram page. The link will be in the description box. Make sure you follow, all that good stuff. I will be posting, well, it's already up, but I will be posting the affirmations for the week, what you got. So make sure you head over there, screenshot, keep them with you, and repeat these throughout the whole week, and notice how you are shifting energy. Notice how you're bringing this into your life. All right, so you guys have an emotional health affirmation starting the week. All right, I am patient with my needs, kind with my words, and respectful of my soft places. I am patient with my needs, kind with my words, and respectful of my soft places. All right. You have an environment affirmation. I am excited to share the things I no longer love or need with people who will love or need them more. I am excited to share the things I no longer love or need with people who will love or need them more. Okay, releasing. A spiritual health affirmation. My life is a beautiful reflection of my soul. My life is a beautiful reflection of my soul. Okay. You have a universal affirmation. My life is a constant stream of miracles. My life is a constant stream of miracles. Okay. And finally, you guys have a prosperity affirmation. Today, I share my abundance with someone who needs a gift of kindness. Today, I share my abundance with someone who needs a gift of kindness. Okay, so don't be afraid, don't be stingy with the money, all right, because so much money is about to enter your life, and when that comes, don't be stingy, all right, make sure you give back. Okay, make sure. All right. Yes. All right. So group number 2, that was your reading. That is what you can expect to come your way the week ahead. If this resonated with you, if you know what this is about, go ahead and drop a comment down below. Let's talk about it. All right. If you enjoy, make sure you thumbs up this video. It lets me know you want to see more likes. So make sure you head over to my Instagram page. Follow both of them. All right. All of them. And yes, go ahead and screenshot, save your affirmations and repeat them every day this week, and notice how you shift energy. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to the last but definitely not least group. Let's go. All right, my beautiful lovelies. So last but definitely not least, let's go ahead and tune into the viewers that selected pile number 3 with the second largest selenite piece on the block. Let's go ahead and see what you guys can expect, what's coming your way the week ahead. You know what I'm saying? You know the vibes, all that good stuff. All right, you guys have Capricorn. All right, you could be a Capricorn, or a Capricorn is going to be playing a really big part in your week this week. You're going to be thinking about your resources, okay? What you need in life to get to your goals, okay? Using your resources, okay? Finding resources. All right. You have Cancer. A Cancer is going to be playing a very big part in your week this week, or you could be a Cancer. But most importantly, you guys are going to be feeling that Cancer energy, feeling the vibes, feeling the emotions, okay? You have Virgo. Okay. You could be a Virgo, or a Virgo is going to be playing a very big part in your week this week. Most importantly, you're going to be analyzing and seeing the truth in situations, okay? Let's see what's coming through here. You also have a part of fortune, an increase in fortune, an increase in prosperity and abundance. So right off the jump, I feel like you guys, when you guys are doing your new moon and Sagittarius rituals, you guys are going to be focusing on your abundance, your prosperity, and also, you know, your life purpose involves serving people, helping people, you know, really all of that good stuff here. So you're going to be manifesting doing something with that. You know, I feel like your life purpose really involves helping people, you know, emotionally, and, you know, using your heart chakra and serving people in some way. So I see you guys are going to be coming into contact with that, and you guys are going to be getting an increase in fortune this week, manifesting that, okay? But the increase in your fortune, the increase in your money and abundance is definitely going to be coming from this Capricorn energy, your hard work, and all of that good stuff. So what else is coming? Yeah, money. Wow, you guys have the money card. So a lot of money. I feel like you guys are going to be getting money coming into your life, coming into your household this week. Wow. All right. So money, thought, house, merchant. So for those of you guys that selected this group, if you've been thinking about selling your house or buying a house this week, do a manifestation ritual, okay? Make sure you be on the lookout for my new moon and Sagittarius video. I'll show you guys like a certain ritual that you guys can do. But if you've been, you know, really thinking about buying a house this year or selling a house in the next few years, this is the new moon where you speak that into existence, because that will bring a lot of success. I'm seeing that you will have the money that you need to buy that house, to get that house, okay? It's interesting. This message came out last night on Twitter when I was doing readings for people. Follow my Twitter. But this week you're going to be getting a lot of brainstorms. Write down any ideas that you have, because these ideas are going to be coming from source. I just see a lot of money around you, a lot of money coming into your household, okay? And we have the merchant. So maybe you're going to be selling something, or you're going to be buying something this week, or if you've been wanting to buy something very special, this is a week where you can do so. All right, so treat yourself, okay? Let's see what else is coming through here. North Node, full moon in Capricorn, full moon in Scorpio, and full moon eclipse. All right, so full moon eclipse, this week, the conclusions that you've been looking for are well within your reach. All right, so if you've been wondering, like, if this is going to work out, if they're going to buy the house, if they're going to sell the house, or whatever the case scenario is with your house, or if you're getting approved to rent this house, you're going to be getting the answers, okay? This week, it's time for you to step out of your comfort zone. Do things differently, because when you step out of your comfort zone, that's exactly when this part of fortune increases coming to you, okay? So, you know, pay attention to your thoughts, okay? Virgos, they're ruled by Mercury, okay? And Mercury, it's all about, you know, your mind, okay? What's the thoughts that you're having. So really pay attention to your ideas, okay? And listen to heart. If your heart is telling you to do something, do it, all right? You know what I'm saying? So step out of your comfort zone, because when you step out of your comfort zone this week, that will get you in alignment with your life's purpose, with this being the North Node, okay? Step out of that comfort zone. And I also see here with you have Capricorn again. So a Capricorn is definitely going to be playing a big part in your life this week. It says here, the end of a tough cycle in your life is approaching. So this week, if you've been struggling financially, if you've been struggling finding a house, if you've been struggling with just a lot of things, selling something or buying something, you will have success. Your hard work, your dedication is paying off. And I definitely feel like the universe is blessing you. All right. So there's that. And also this week, it's time for you to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio, because if you're holding on to any negativity, whether it's negative thinking, negative thoughts, that will block your manifestations, okay? It will set you back a little bit. So really release that. Release anything that's holding you back. Release any doubts. If you are doubting that money will come to you, if you're doubting that you know, whatever's going on with your house situation, if you're doubting certain things, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get doubt. You're going to get nothing that's going to work out for you. So you have to speak what you desire into existence. Okay, so releasing fears, releasing negativity, and just knowing that, you're divinely guided, you're divinely protected. All right, you also have self-love. So this week it's very important, Cancer energy. It's very important for you to take some time to do something that will, give you self-love. Have a day off where you treat yourself. Have a day off where you give yourself a facial, treat yourself, get your nails, your feet done, your hair done. Something that really makes you feel good, because when you practice self-love, especially on a daily basis, you will just grow so much as a person. Okay, compassion, I feel like this is the energy. I feel like emotions will be coming through for you this week. A lot of emotions will be coming up to the surface this week. Be compassionate with yourself, be gentle with yourself. Don't be upset when you have a lot of emotions coming to the surface. And this all ties back to the collective reading. Beginning of the week, find a mature and responsible way to fully release those emotions, a mature, responsible, and loving way to release those emotions so you can heal. Okay, don't release them in a toxic way that can jeopardize healthy relationships, that can jeopardize good things that you have going. All right, and self-love can also be practicing compassion with situations, really saying no when you want to let your anger get the best of you, but you say no, not this time. I'm going to, deal with this in a mature way. All right. You also have forgiveness. And so this week it's very important. It's time to release negativity. Step out of your comfort zone. Ego might be telling you, don't forgive them. Don't talk to them. Ego might be telling you, don't do it. Continue to be petty. Continue to be mad. But when you step out of ego and when you step into your heart, that Cancer energy, transformation. So this week, ask, reflect, who do you need to forgive? What do you need to forgive? Because this card would not have come up for you guys if that wasn't needed. So even if you don't know who you need to forgive, even if you don't know what you need to forgive, you can just simply repeat the affirmation: I am releasing anything that is holding me back. I'm forgiving anything that is holding me back. I'm forgiving anything that I am subconsciously holding on to. Repeating those affirmations will bring that into your life. And like I said, this week, the new moon energy will be fully supporting us. It will be definitely strong in the atmosphere. So what we speak, what affirmations we speak, what we say to people, it's going to manifest very quickly. So be mindful what you're doing. All right, be mindful who you're around, what you're doing, because you're setting the tone of what you're manifesting. Okay. Yeah, we have card number 16, which equals up to a 7. This is rebirth. I see a lot of growth around you. You have another card, 61, which equals up to a 7. So a lot of growth with you guys, a lot of growth, a lot of expansion is around you, rebirthing yourself. How do you want to rebirth yourself? How do you want to be seen as a person? What are you wanting to create? And whatever that is, this new moon in Sagittarius, speak it. Speak life into that. Blow life into that, all right? And you have number 3, creativity. All right, so for you guys, a way that you can deal with these emotions that will be coming up is by expressing yourself creatively, whether that's painting, writing, drawing, singing, writing music, playing an instrument, doing hair, makeup, whatever your creative outlet is, making jewelry, making clothing, whatever you do, all right? Anything at all that's creative. This week, that's, what you want to focus on, because that is how you as a person, that's how your soul really deals with emotions and feels better. Okay, so that's something to incorporate. You also have the tortoise. So this week, spirit is telling you you are too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded. Ground yourself this week. I feel like whatever comes up for you, you might be stressing, like, will this work out? Will money come to me? If you're stressing, you really need to ground yourself. Get some grounding crystals, smoky quartz, red carnelian, black tourmaline, excuse me, shungite, black obsidian. All right, anything that's grounding, go ahead and work with that. Or if you don't have any crystals, you can just simply listen to root chakra grounding affirmations, meditation, root chakra meditations, going outside in nature, taking a walk, no phone, no music, no nothing, and just really connecting. Okay, that's a way that you can do that there. You also have the falcon, and the falcon says, act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without quitting. Act on the opportunity that is before you this week. So whatever opportunity presents itself to you, step out of your comfort zone. Don't let that ego hold you back. Don't block any blessings, because I feel like this is going to be a very lucky, fortunate week for you guys, okay? So remember, this is the time to step out of your comfort zone and really listen to that heart. All right, what is your heart desiring to do? Put yourself out there. Okay, you have the platypus. This week, it's very important for you guys to stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. Stop complaining about your shortcomings. Stop complaining about what you don't have and focus on what you do have. And when you express gratitude, the universe, source, will give you so much more to be grateful for. All right, and that's facts, no printer. All right, and finally, you have the snow leopard. How beautiful, okay? Take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. And this is another way that you guys can get grounded. Being, all one, being alone, okay? All one. Being with oneself, connecting with that inner voice. Leave the phone, put the phone on airplane mode, all right? We don't need that for this. No music, no nothing, and really connect. Sit in silence and just observe. Okay? Wow. And finally, you guys, we have your affirmations to get you guys through this week. I'm starting something new. So every single week, the affirmations that come out in the weekly forecast reading, I will be posting them on my tarot Instagram page. Okay. So after this, head over to my tarot Instagram page. The link will be in the description. Follow. Okay. Head over there, screenshot these, repeat them every single day this week. Especially this week, we have that new moon in Sagittarius. What you speak comes. Okay. So notice by doing that, you will shift so much energy and your life will just transform right in front of your eyes, okay? So this week, you have a work affirmation, a spiritual health affirmation, another spiritual health affirmation, a relationship affirmation, and an emotional health affirmation. So we're going to start with the emotional health affirmation. I am gentle with myself. I am gentle with myself. Simple as that. You have a work affirmation. My workplace is a drama-free zone that brings me peace and fulfillment. My work is a drama-free zone that brings me peace and fulfillment. Ashe. A spiritual health affirmation. I trust in the perfection of divine timing and allow my life to unfold just as it should. I trust in the perfection of divine timing and allow my life to unfold just as it should. Okay? Another spiritual health affirmation. I am open and receptive to the healing power of divine love, okay? I am open and receptive to the healing power of divine love. And finally, you have a relationship affirmation, all right? I encourage conversations that connect me with people in an intimate and meaningful way. I encourage conversations that connect me with people in an intimate and meaningful way. I love it. I'm feeling the vibes right now. We got rosy rose quartz right here. Smoky, smoky, smoky over here. You know what I'm saying. You know the vibes. All right, you guys. So group number 3, that was your reading. That is what you can expect coming into your life the week ahead. Very powerful. Be on the lookout for that new moon in Sagittarius video. All right. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun vibing with you. Comment down below if this resonated, if you're excited, if you know what this is about. Give this video a big thumbs up. I will see you guys over on my Instagram. Make sure you follow, screenshot these affirmations, and repeat them every day this week and notice the big transformations, okay? I love each and every one of you guys so much. Ashe, ashe. I'm going to end this video here. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.